Before anything existed, there was darkness. No sky, no stars, no sun, just silence and emptiness. Then the biblical creation narrative introduces something unexpected. God speaks, and light appears. Not the sun, not the moon, just light. And that raises an interesting question. Why would light appear before the sun? Because in the world we know today, the sun is what gives our planet light. Science explains this clearly. Sunlight shapes our days and climate and life itself. So when a biblical narrative places light before the sun, perhaps it is inviting us to think beyond astronomy alone. Maybe the story is doing something deeper. Maybe light here is more than physical brightness. Just maybe it represents the beginning of order. The moment chaos starts giving way to meaning. Because light does something powerful. It reveals. Before light, things may exist, but they cannot be clearly seen. Light brings definition, it separates, it makes understanding possible. And maybe that's why light comes first in the story. Not necessarily as a scientific statement, but as a symbolic one. Before structure, there should be clarity. Before systems, there should be direction. And before function, there should be meaning attached. The narrative introduces the sun and the moon, not simply as sources of light, but as rulers of day and night, markers of season and time. In other words, a story first introduces illumination, then later introduces the system that governs it. And honestly, the pattern still reveals real life today. Because many times we confuse systems with meaning. We become so focused on visible structures that we forget the deeper things behind them. Technology advances, yet confusion still exists. People become more connected, yet loneliness increases. Information becomes endless, yet understanding remains rare. It's possible to live in a world full of brightness and still struggle to truly see. Maybe that is why the symbolism of light matters, not just as something physical, but as something deeper.